There is a veil that shades the view of both people of color and whites. Black people have long known how to operate in two Americas. One that is white and one that is black. Faced with this problematic veil that separated the two worlds has created a phenomenon of a two-ness or double consciousness, which is the awareness of the two-ness being an American and an African American. The Negro is a sort of seventh son, born with a veil, and gifted with second sight in this American world, a world which yields him no true self-consciousness, but this double consciousness, this sense of always looking at oneself through the eyes of others. One ever feels his two-ness, an American, a Negro, two souls, two thoughts, two unreconciled strivings, two warring ideals in one dark body. A reminder that we have a long way to go.
Don't wait so long next time. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
You're
See you
welcome.
next time.
Yes, ma'am.
Auntie Maylene, I need my nails done. Switching some yarn.
Let's go.
I want acrylics. Did you know that acrylic nails derived from ancient Egypt where women wore extensions made out of bone, ivory, and gold? Now some people say it came from Greece in the 19th century where women wore pistachios on their nails.
What are pistachicos?
They're pistachios, Maylene. They're the open shells of a nut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Hello? Yeah, we're almost done. I'm just doing a little polish. No, Ed is gonna meet me there. Alright, bye. We kinda gotta hurry up because my friend's outside to take me to go see my grandpops on my dad's side of the family. And he tells me so many great stories.
So you want to visit grandpops?
Yep. You know how much I love history. Grandpops is one of the reasons why I do so good in school.
So you must have all A's in history class.
Really, Auntie? I have all A's in all my classes. All right.
So your mom, she owes me $18.71. Hey! So your mom, she owes me $18.71.
I don't know, I stole from my
The Los Angeles Chinese Massacre of 1871 was a racial massacre targeting Chinese immigrants in Los Angeles, California. Approximately 500 white and Hispanic Americans attacked, harassed, robbed, and murdered the ethnic Chinese residents in what is today referred to as the Old Chinatown neighborhood. The massacre took place on Calle de los Negros, also referred to as Negro Alley. A few 21st century sources have described this as the largest mass lynching in American history. Slightly to the right of the path of Los Angeles Street was Cal de los Negros, a Spanish-language name marked on post-1847 maps as Negro Alley or Nigger Alley, a narrow one-block north-south street, likely named after darker skin, Mexican Afro-Mestizo and/or mulatto residents during the Spanish colonial era. Cal de los Negros was famous for its saloons and violence in the early days of the town, and by the 1880s was considered part of Chinatown, lined with Chinese and Chinese American residents, businesses, and gambling dens.
With a gentle ultrasonic mix designed for kids. The silence? Breathe.
Hello?
Her stuffy nose is gone for now. And so is she.
Oh, yeah, we're on the way to Grandpa's house right now.
Breathe. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Eugene Auto Parts.
Is Ed going?
Yes, Ed will be over there. He's meeting us over there.
Okay.
Will do. Alright, bye.
What did she say?
Nothing, she was just checking on me.
All right, I'm about to get ready to take off. Call me if you need me to pick you back up.
Oh my gosh, Grandpa, I'm so excited to see you today.
Hello, how you doing? Hey, look, where's the little young fella that's always with you?
They're on the way, but I am under the weather, so I'm not going to try and hug
All
you today.
right. All right, if you're under the weather, stay away, stay away. All right. Okay, we're going to go down memory lane and talk about some of the things that we've seen in the past. As I said before, we had streetcars. That was before we had buses. You know, I can remember when I was living in the project on 1816 Willow Street, there was only 3 people with cars that looked like us.
Wow.
So, you know, and you know, most of the people, they used to ride bicycles to get from one place to another place. And all they would walk. But now, I see so many young people with cars and scooters, and they got this other little thing, but they get on and they ride. But I know I wouldn't be able to get on it. But you see this rocking chair, I can rock, I'm moving, but I'm not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. So that's the way history is. History is recorded for you to remember, and remember what happened in the past, so you can tell the people of the future what happened in the past.
Exactly.
Because if you don't learn from the past, you will create and do the same thing that caused us to fail in the past.
Yes.
So, in other words, we need to advance. We need to learn how to do more to help one another. You know, as I go about in the neighborhood, I see so many of our stores are being knocked down, and I see so many of our young people, they are fighting one another. Not with fists, but guess what? When I was growing up, they did not use guns and pistols. They would use their fists to fight, and the next day, guess what? They're friends.
Yeah.
But today, they use guns. But where are they getting the guns? Now you go to school. Do you have any of your classmates carrying guns to school?
I mean, not any of my friends, but I'm sure there's a lot of students that are like raised differently that do carry guns and stuff, and it's not safe, and I hate it, but that's what it is.
But let me ask you a question. If you saw someone that's not your friend with a pistol, what would you do? Would you go to the principal or the dean?
Yeah, I'd go to the principal because that's just crazy. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be happening. Like,
that's right. Now, you know, on Main Street, if you go down Main Street, there was a theater on Boulevard and Main, but it's no longer there. And there was a station bar right on Albany and Maine. And then there was a man called Bishop Grove. I know Mother Tucker didn't like for me to talk about Bishop Grove because that's where the existing church is near that place. But so much of that's been destroyed. But now we need to talk about another section of town. You see this right here?
Well, I was just going to ask, what is this, Grandpa?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. This is what we call Tampa Heights. This was an all-black community, all the way from Boulevard and Palm to Tampa Street. Black people lived on both sides of the streets. But what happened is, these lots here once belonged to us, the Koch Foundation. Right here is the Pearl Building. It's worth $80 million. Guess what? They built on top of 5 of our lots and didn't pay us. So I'm suing them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you think I should sue them?
Yeah.
Okay, I might need your help because you know what? It might take time. And you know, I don't have much time as you have. So I might have to have you to pursue this on behalf of us. Will you do that for us?
Of course.
Oh, well, time will tell, because you know what? There's somebody above us that's hearing every word we say. But you know what? This morning, I was just thinking, you know, so many of our kids are destroying themselves, and I think it has a biblical principle. The first law of principle is this: we honor thy father and thy mother all the days of your life, and it should go well with you, and you have a long life. But you know what? Why is it today that most parents want to take their children to be their friend instead of just being friendly? There's a difference between being friendly and being their friend.
Yes, it's definitely a big difference.
Because in the old days, well, we would take our children to the NAACP meetings, we'd take them to Urban League meetings, but today, now the children, they take their parents to soccer meetings and soccer playing and all kind of meetings, and many of them don't even go to PTA meetings. What can we do to change that image and make things better?
Well, you know, I've always been the type to study history, so like I know as much as like not many kids do. So that's why everybody feels like that it's so normal to just treat their kids like it's just their friends, or treat them like their friends and stuff. But I feel like if parents were more stricter and like actually like knew how to talk to their kids like in the right way and not make them too comfortable, then we wouldn't have like all these problems with all the violence, the teen violence, and all this extra stuff that's not needed. So that's how I feel, Grandpa.
You know what? I would call you an ambassador. See, you're an ambassador, so you're learning things and then you're sharing things. But you cannot be an ambassador unless you know what you're talking about. You know what? I'm so glad that you're a history buff, because you know what? You'll be able to share what you are learning from me with your classmates. Will you do that?
Of course I will, Grandpa.
All right, we'll know because what? When they know better, they'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
So now, you know, at one time there was a bridge called the Fortune Street Bridge, and during the Christmas, you know, we go to Fortune Street Bridge. All of us from West Tampa, we'll stop right here. All of them from East Tampa will stop on the other side. During that time, East Tampa didn't come to the west side, and vice versa. But now, you know, you got transportation, you can go all over. There was no Progress Village. You know about Progress Village?
No, I'd like to hear about it.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. You want to know about Progress Village. Let me tell you this. When I was working down at Wolf Brothers, I'll never forget this. Mr. Harold Wolf, he said, Willie? I said, yes, sir. He said, why you people won't leave Central Park? See, they've been trying to get Central Park for the last 50 years. So that what they did is they built Progress Village to move people out. And today, we no longer have Central Park. Over there we have a mission school. They destroyed mission schools. Now, why would you destroy a school? But see, when the system, they call that progress, but we call that gentrification. Gentrification is taking the property in the black neighborhood, but what happened is they allow the property to be deteriorate. That means they let it go down. They don't put HUD money in the black neighborhoods as they should.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but man, they had your book in school, and when I tell you, I tried to tell them that I was your granddaughter, and they did not believe me.
They didn't.
No, they didn't, and I'm like, I'm sitting with history, that's my grandpa's. But man, I love this book, Grandpa.
You know, this is was supposed to be my final edition. But you know, there's a lot of information in here. One thing I learned about life. Life can be like a football game. You know, you could be losing the first half of the game, and then you go into the locker room. You know, remember when Tony Dungy was playing with the Bucks, he was losing, but he went in and he had a message. Once you get with the right person, they can give you some information that cause you to be a winner in that second half. And so a lot of people in life, they were failures, but then they didn't have it. Guess what? They didn't know their history. They won't be like you, because you know your history, girl. I'm glad you know your history. And you know what? I'll tell you what, sometimes what you need to do is this. Just take it back, say, look, here is my grandpa with Abe Brown, Coach Abe Brown. He's a legendary person here in the Tampa Bay area and the state of Florida. And then there's some other people in here that you might know. Oh, guess what? I got a picture here with the mayor Paramount Oral. Here I was going into the prison because you know what? So many of our young people are going into prison, and we don't have enough pastors to go in.
Exactly.
So we have a prison ministry. Our prison ministry, we go in and we talk to men and women who are in prison so that they would be better when they get out. But I'm glad that I don't have that problem with you. So glad that, because what? You know better, so you're going to do better. Is that right?
Exactly.
All right, girl. All right. Enjoy it all over the nation. It's the oldest known celebration commemorating the end of slavery in the United States. We got all this stuff in there, but a lot of it is misinformation. And then we try to restore the rights of inmates. Met a lot of people.
Grandpa, who is this?
I don't know, but I'm trying to tell you this. So many people are entering into a plea bargain, legal or illegal. Here's some articles that was written and put in this book. The law and you, plea bargain,
You have been chosen. You are a hero with no weaknesses because you have such a desire to know the truth. Wear your crown with dignity.
We have one picture here with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Help me now.
So, how was dance practice?
It was good, I guess. I mean, it's kind of tough because we have a lot of practice to do and recitals coming up.
Well, I feel like you're gonna get it, so.
I guess.
Dispatch. In pursuit of suspect. Description: black hoodie and jeans. Officers on the scene.
Don't stop, I'm forced to shoot. Please stop.
We have some photos here of Miss Mary Alice Dawson, who's a friend of Mother Tucker and Reverend Tucker and my daddy. They were old friends. They go way back. Wow. Way back, yeah.
I got a shot! Are y'all okay?
We're
Yeah.
okay, Mama Hattie.
Yeah. I'm glad we're all right.
We're okay, Mama Hattie. You could just bring one for Grandpops, though. Grandpops, you alright?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit. But somebody got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Juneteena, help! It's me and Ed! Juneteena!
What happened? Ed, you've been shot! Oh my god! Oh my god! Get him in, get him in! Get him in! Ed! Oh, Ed, get him, get him! Ed! Get my backpack, my backpack. Here. Mama Hattie! You know what to do. Ed!
There is a veil that shades the view of both people of color and whites. Faced with this problematic veil that separated the two worlds has created a phenomenon of a two-ness or double consciousness. The Negro is a sort of seventh son, born with a veil, and gifted with second sight in this American world, a reminder that we have a long way to go.
You okay?
What happened?
You got shot.
Really, Diamond? You know how he feels about blood. Now, was that really necessary?
He did get shot. You need to stop shooting him.
Bring the fan. Get up!
She's trying to heal you, Mr. Hero. It was just a graze.
You got shot.
What?
Stop tripping, boy.
Hi, my name is Sapphire, and I'm looking for Juneteena Freeman. No.
Get us to the couch. Get out. Get out. Just go.
What was that?
I don't know.
Where'd she go?
I think she left.
I heard the door close.
Need your help because you know what? It might take time. Above us, and hear every word we say.
There were pioneers here. Actually, Dorset was inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame here in Tampa. It was quite a few names I felt. Doretha Edgecombe, Janet Spraggins Martin, Carolyn House Stewart, Esquire, Joanna Tokley, Senator Arthenia Joyner, Clara C. Fry, Margarita Gonzalez, and the list goes on. Dorset was a spirited civil rights activist who tirelessly advocated for the rights of African Americans. She challenged inequalities and advocated for the marginalized, poor, and homeless. Maritha and her husband Philetha Tucker actually founded a church down the street that's been up for over 40 years.
Oh wow, girl, you getting me hyped. I see why people be wanting to hang with you. You got that power. You must get that from your Haitian side.
Girl, stop. Somos el mundo. If you spent half your life with your mom studying history and all this and that, and if your grandpa was Grandpa Dixon, then you'll know. Keep studying and you'll find out how we all related.
Ok, kounyam konen, epi pense ki jan la vi tap pi bon si tout moun tap ede lot. Ti fi ou son histoire kap mache.
His body was mutilated. James McHugh Smith was the first African American to earn a medical degree. He was educated at the University of Glasgow in the 1830s when no other university would admit him.
And he deploys the hoses and the dogs, and that is the turning point.
On the other side, you had parents who were teaching you how to stand up and be free without doing anything illegal and without getting killed.
The young people will start marching.
I am the keeper of my brothers.
You have been chosen. You are a hero with no weaknesses because you have such a desire to do it. Wear your crown with dignity.